When it comes to the First Doctor, there's a few issues with the mighty 200 rankings, and one of the most glaring is the lack of love for his era. Other than the Five Doctors, which is more of a Peter Davison story and a celebration of 20 years of the series, the only First Doctor story that cracks the top 50 is the Dalek invasion of Earth at position 44. But when I talk about the best and worst, I tend to remove the Trinity, the Daleks, the Cybermen, and the Master from the discussion. These iconic adversaries deserve their own list, after all, otherwise the best of lists would end up being dominated by stories featuring them. Welcome to the Snake Pit, where we're full of bile and venom. I'm your host, Snake Demon, and today I want to talk about the best, in my opinion, of the First Doctor. When I think of the best, my mind is always drawn to three specific stories: the War Machines, the Celestial Toymaker, and the Time Meddler. Each of these stories stands out for different reasons, but if I had to pick just one, it would have to be the Time Meddler. The Time Meddler is the 9th and final serial of the second season of Doctor Who, originally aired in 1965. The story marks a significant moment in the series' history as it introduces a new type of adversary for the Doctor. The First Doctor, played by William Hartnell, along with his companions Vicky and Stephen, who had just joined the TARDIS, lands in 11th century Northumbria on the eve of the Viking invasion. While exploring, they encounter a mysterious monk who seems out of place in the time period. The Doctor soon discovers that the monk is actually a time traveler like himself, with a fully functioning TARDIS hidden in a monastery. The monk's plans to alter history by aiding King Harold's victory at the Battle of Hastings puts him at odds with the Doctor, leading to a battle of wits between the two time travelers. The Time Meddler is a landmark story in the Doctor Who series for several reasons. Not only does it blend historical settings with science fiction elements seamlessly, but it also serves as the first real instance of the show altering the established mythology of the Doctor's character. The revelation that the monk is one of the Doctor's own people and possesses a TARDIS like his own is a game changer. This development hints at the Doctor's mysterious past and suggests that he is not as unique as previously thought, opening the door to the idea of a broader race of time travelers. The story itself is an engaging mix of historical drama and clever science fiction. The concept of another time traveler meddling in history provides a fresh dynamic, allowing for a more personal conflict for the Doctor. The monk, played with mischievous charm by Peter Butterworth, is a delightful adversary who offers a lighter, more playful foil to the Doctor compared to previous villains. The Doctor's interactions with the monk highlight a new layer of his character, his deep-seated belief in non-interference with established events, setting up a moral framework that would become central to the series. The setting of 11th century England is brought to life effectively, with well-crafted sets and a strong sense of period atmosphere. The story's pacing is well managed, with enough tension and intrigue to keep the audience engaged throughout its 4 episodes. The historical context is used effectively, with the threat of the Viking invasion providing a dramatic backdrop to the monk's schemes. The Time Meddler stands out not only for its innovative plot, but also for its significant contributions to the Doctor Who mythos. By introducing the concept of another Time Lord, though the term wasn't coined until later, I believe in the War Games, if I remember correctly, the story expands the possibilities of the Doctor's universe, laying the groundwork for future explorations of his origins and the society he comes from. In conclusion, The Time Meddler is a classic Doctor Who serial that combines a clever plot with an important expansion of the show's lore. It remains a must-watch for any fan interested in the evolution of the Doctor's character and the rich history of the series. So, with that, you have to ask, what do I consider the best and worst of Patrick Troughton's era? Well, I'll keep you guessing. Until then, I'm Snake Demon, and this has been the Snake Pit. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, like the video, and leave your opinions in the comments, where I won't read them.